Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Knicks Cave. I'm Jan, a Knicks fan, your host. Let's get right into it. But before we get into it, I want you to do me one small favor. I want you to hit that like button. I definitely want you to subscribe, leave a comment. If you want to know when the next video going to drop, hit the notification bell. Orlando Magic is the next team the Knicks we face. The Knicks is coming to this game 1-1. Orlando Magic is 0-3. This is what scares me. Is a desperate team coming in. They're a young team. They have a star player in Pablo Banchero. He's the number one draft pick. I One would wonder like what's wrong with the Magic. They have the talent, but they're just not getting off to a good start. They have a few players out. I'll get into the injury list, injury report in a few minutes. But let's talk about Jalen Bronson and the matchup with Cole Anthony real quick. Jalen Bronson has been spectacular for us so far. In the last two games, he averaged not well, you could say 7.5 assists. He had altogether 15 assists. He had 9 assists in the first game. He had 6 assists in his last game. But the interesting thing and the good thing is that he have not had a turnover yet. I don't mean to jinx the man. Next game he come out and have 2 or 3 turnovers. Now I'm just being sarcastic. But to be real, the man haven't had a turnover. I like his ball control. I like the way he controlled the offense. I like the way he controlled. Let's be honest, Julius Randle. He keep him under wraps. Um, the coach have so much confidence in him. You just see it. You know what I'm saying? It's not pulling him to the side. I'm gonna get into what really won this game, but this matchup against Orlando Magic, I don't want to sound too overzealous, but I think it's a win. Uh, that's just my feeling. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, the two games the Knicks played, one a loss, one a win. They both was encouraging. I know you're gonna say, how can a loss be encouraging? Well, the Grizzlies was number two team in the West last season, and we just lost. We took them to overtime. We came back from a 19-point deficit. I think if Jalen Bronson would have had wasn't in foul trouble and shooting the ball a little more better, efficiently earlier in the game, we would have won that game. But there was a lot of calls, in my opinion, that did not get called. Um, what can I say? Like I said, Jalen Bronson has been spectacular for a team. Um, 17 points in his last game, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. He went 6 from 11 from the field. Let's go see what he's averaging for the year, real quick. These mouses, man, trust me. Let's see what he's averaging on the year, real quick. Brunson. Check out the stats real quick. Get this microphone a little quick, closer, real quick. Let's see these stats right here, real quick. What Bronson is averaging on a year? Bronson is averaging 16 points. He's shooting 43%, shooting 44% from the field. Last year he shot just over 50%. He's shooting 37% from downtown. You know what I'm saying? I'm not too mad about the percentage from his downtown. Um, but it can go up. We expect it to go up more for $104 million. And I don't mean to piggyback, but I like Jalen Bronson. But I'm gonna be honest, with you, I really thought we could have got him for around 80 million, 90 million a 4 year contract. I know it's just $10 million off, but that's $10 million that could have went somewhere else. But so far, he's earning his money. You know what I'm saying? He's earning his money. I cannot complain. He's earning his money. Moving these mouses real quick. He is earning his money. Let's jump back over to Orlando real quick. As I stated, their three leaders on the team is Banchero, Wendell Carter Jr., and Cole Anthony. The Orlando Magic, if I haven't said it, I'm gonna go over it again. They have a net rating offensive of a 108. They're 22nd in the league. Defensive rating of 115, 22nd in the league. Net rate of minus 6.7, 23rd. And they average 19 assists a game. The Knicks come in with an offensive rating of 114, ninth in the league. Defensive rating of 104, which puts them fifth. Net rating of 9.9, making them seventh, and they're 28th on assists. Third in the league. 28 assists per game, 28.5 assists a game, which is good. That's the thing I like about this team right now. We're sharing the ball. with getting up and down the court. And it's a surprising thing to say that the Knicks are sharing the ball, and that's what I like because last year we watched a lot of the ball going to Randall. He don't give the ball up to there's like 5 seconds left on the clock. But like, that's what I'm talking about. The money that Jalen Bronson is actually worth the money that we put in for him. So I may not like the money that we spent, but like I said, he's worth it. He's doing what he's supposed to do. RJ Barrett has a bounce back game. I know a lot of people this a lot of people don't like to see what I see in RJ Barrett. I'm just gonna put it just like that. And I think RJ Barrett is gonna be an all-star in this league. It's just gonna take some time, saying some people are gonna have to get used to seeing him out there on the floor doing his thing or whatever. But RJ Barrett is a special talent that's going to someday get recognized. We watched him get snubbed on several occasions, Rookie of the Year, sophomore, All Star. Well, he haven't did not deserve that All Star spot as of yet. But I like RJ Barrett. Like he as the year go on, he gets better and better. The first game he had he had an atrocious game, but he bounced back on this game here. He has scored what and the win against Detroit. Let me go over here real quick. He has scored 18 points. He played 28 minutes, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. He went 8 for 15 from the field, 0 for 3 from downtown. Right, that's why I guess he's averaging 0 from downtown right now. Um, I know a lot of people don't see RJ Barrett as that guy, but I don't think he will ever be. Well, I'll be lying to you if I say that 'cause I do think RJ Barrett could carry a team. I just think he need maybe a year or two, get more season, get his jump shot down pat, get a better shot, his 3 pointer. That's another thing. He's forcing the threes. Like in the first game, he was taking a lot of contested 3 point shots. He can't do that in Orlando. The Knicks, what I'm saying, I'm really not even talking about Orlando that much, but Knicks gonna have to come out. They're gonna have to play, even though I know Orlando's 0-3, and that's what makes them more dangerous than anything. The Knicks gonna have to come out and play on. They have to be on their P's and Q's. They're not gonna have to. They're not gonna be able to come in here and think this is an easy win. Because like I said, Benchero is averaging 23 points a game. They got at least 5 guys on the team that's in double digits averaging. They do have an injury with at least 5 players out also. Let me hit you with the injury report real quick, and then I'm gonna jump into to Orlando Magic, and then we're gonna get up out of here. First, let's go over here. I want to get all these stats ready because I'm tired of stuttering and bummering over here for you, whatever. But yeah, an injury report. Grimes is a day to day with a foot. That's for the New York Knicks. When it comes to Orlando Magic, they have Mo Wagner out. He got a mid foot. They got Suggs is out with an ankle injury. Markel Fultz is out with his toe injury. They got G Harris knee, and they also got Isaac out with a knee. I think Mo Wagner is averaging how many points a game? So that's going to be. I mean, I don't want the Knicks to walk through this thinking that it's going to be an easy game because it's not. Mo Wagner's averaging 15 points a game. Like I said, they have 1, 2, 3, 5. It's 6 players on the team is in double digits. Terrence Ross is averaging 17 points a game. Wendell Carter is averaging 13 points a game, and Cole Anthony's averaging 19 points a game. I know a lot of people are going to be worrying about that matchup again with Bronson and Cole Anthony, but I'm not too much worried about it because I'm gonna tell you right because I'm not worried about it because we don't play too much man to man defense. We play a lot of zone defense. But what's why I'm encouraged about the New York Knicks. Their first game, the bench didn't look too well, but our bench has been stepping it up lately, and that's why I'm not really worried too much about the New York Knicks going forward because I think our bench is going to if our bench continue to play the way that they playing, Emmanuel Quickly, Obi Toppin, Cam Reddish, if they continue to play like this, the Knicks is going into the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? If the Knicks is going to be a scary team, against against Detroit, our bench outscored the team 51 to 15 points. So I'm saying, I'm just being honest. In my opinion, if the bench can keep this up, we going to the playoffs. that's just all I got to say. Derrick Rose is playing spectacular. He had what 16 points in that last. No, excuse me. He played 16 minutes in that last game. 13 points. He had 3 rebounds, 6 assists. He went 4 for 6 from the field, 3 for 4 from downtown. He had a plus minus rating of 23. Obi Toppin chipped in 16 points on 21 minutes, snatching 4 rebounds. He shot 7 from 12 from the field, 3 from 5 from downtown, and he had a plus minus rating of 25. Let's go back for a second. Talk about Obi Toppin. That first game, he was, I'm saying, the preseason, one game in preseason, the man was hitting the three from everywhere, and everybody was hyped. I was hyping. I was just imagining him doing that all season. But then when the season started, that first game, he looked terrible. The problem with Obi Toppin is that he has to calm down and stop rushing his shots. When he do that, he is so much a better player. When he's calmed down and playing within the system and letting the game come to him, he's a much better player than a lot of people give him credit for. Quickly, he had 20 points. He let all Knicks players in scoring against Detroit. And my first video, I was down on him. I actually wanted Reddish to come in and take his place. Um, I like this squad right here. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I don't know what's gonna happen when Grimes come back. But the New York Knicks bench will keep us in a lot of games, if not win us a lot of games. And against Orlando Magic, I don't see Orlando Magic beating us because their bench just don't compare to our bench. Let's just be honest with one another. The New York Knicks is a sleeper. A lot of people not going to think so, but the New York Knicks is a sleeper. Our next 4 games, we got Chicago, we got Milwaukee, we got Cleveland, and we got Atlanta. And I think out of these 4 games, we can walk away with 2. I'm really hoping 3 because I think we can beat Atlanta, but I think we can beat Chicago. Charlotte, and I think we can beat Cleveland. I think the them will be wins that we can count and pat ourselves on the back already. I know I'm talking a little crazy, but I think we can beat them teams. I know a lot of people is talking about that they're going to be a team to be reckoned with in the East, the Cavaliers. That is because of the trade they made with Donovan Mitchell. I don't believe in that. But I think the New York Knicks are better than a lot of teams. I think the New York Knicks are better than a lot of people are giving them credit for. And like I said, what give me a lot of encouragement was the first 2 out of these first 2 games is we beat the team we supposed to beat, and we matched up against a really good team really well. And in my opinion, if it wasn't for the referees and the one bullshit call, we could have won that game. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think the New York Knicks going to take this game from Orlando Magic? Do y'all think we're gonna sputter it, go back to being the old Knicks? But like now we got 4 games, and including that game right there, that's 5 games. And out of them 5 games, I think the Knicks can take 3 of them games. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section. And with that being said, I want everybody to stay safe, stay healthy, God bless, and peace.